Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you to the Beebe High School graduation. If you would please rise for the presentation of the colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ava Taylor. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the Beebe High School graduation for the class of 2021. It has without a doubt been a crazy year, and I know we are all very thankful to be able to gather together here tonight. On behalf of our class, I welcome you parents, family, and friends, and would like to say thank you for all your encouragement and support throughout the last 4 years. Welcome and thank you to all the administration, teachers, staff, and board members who have always worked hard to provide us with the best. Though this past year was far from what anyone expected for our senior year, we come together tonight to celebrate this class and our accomplishments. The unprecedented circumstances of this past year have reminded us of what is really important in our lives, that being family, friends, and traditions, such as graduation tonight. As we go forward into a new chapter, let us not forget to cherish those things. Throughout the last 4 years, we have all made memories that will never be forgotten. As this chapter of our lives comes to an end, I hope that we can all look back on the last 4 years and those memories with gratitude and be reminded of all the good times we have had. I wish all of you graduates the very best. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is James Berkheimer, and I'd like to introduce Mr. Jason Smith of the Beebe School Board. Mr. Smith is a third-generation Badger and graduated from Beebe High School in 1993. He has lived and worked in Beebe all his life and was on Beebe's first ever high school baseball team. He is married to his wife, Stephanie Smith, who graduated from Beebe in 1994 and has 2 children, Sydney Sims, a 2016 graduate, and Austin Smith, a 2020 graduate, all of whom were Beebe High School honor grads. In 1997, Mr. Smith began his career as an insurance agent with White County Farm Bureau. In 2010, he took a position with American Safeguard Insurance of Conway and is currently an owner and managing partner of ASI, one of the fastest growing independent insurance agencies in Arkansas. In February of 2021, Mr. Smith was elected the president of OneSource Insurance Group's Board of Directors. Mr. Smith has served on the Beebe Board of Education since 2017. Would everyone please welcome Mr. Jason Smith?
Thank you, James, for that introduction. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony. Thank you, families and friends, for taking your time to honor and celebrate these outstanding young men and women. Thank you to our Badger staff and volunteers, from the bus drivers that get our students to campus, food services that get them fed, maintenance that keeps our campus beautiful and safe, teachers that have invested their lives to help others, my fellow board members, and our administration for their superior leadership. Badger pride runs deep at Beebe Schools. I'm going to try to keep my comments quick because no one except my mother came here to hear me tonight. Love you, Mom. You may not realize this, but it's been 3 years since graduation was held on this field. That, in combination with the ability to return to some type of normalcy in our lives, and the impressive ongoing renovations that you're all getting a sneak peek of here tonight, make this an extra special graduation. Thank you for your patience and your understanding as we have navigated through issues that have never in our history been dealt with due to COVID-19. I can certainly say we are a stronger Badger family. Graduates, some people are going to tell you that you've been robbed of your last 2 years of high school. I would argue that just maybe, instead of being robbed of some high school experiences, you may be the most adaptable and mentally prepared graduating class that's ever walked in a commencement. You're going to hear some outstanding speakers tonight. They've spent hours, even days, writing, rewriting, and practicing their speeches. Pay attention. You're not going to remember most of it, but I challenge you to take one thing from each speaker tonight, an aha moment, if you will, because I can promise you it's much easier to be on your side of this microphone. I want to share just a few things with you that I've learned over my career that have had immeasurable impact on me and the people that I look up to. First, work hard. Work even harder when no one is looking. No matter what path life takes you down, work harder. Even when you think it doesn't matter, it does. Someone is always watching. Benjamin Franklin said, "You'll find the key to success under the alarm clock." Second, have mentors in your life. Find someone you want to be like in any area of your life. Seek their advice. They'll be honored to coach you. But listen, don't talk. Ask questions. Don't tell them why you can't do it that way. God gave us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. You do the math. Third, have written goals. It's a scientific fact. You are 42% more likely to reach your goals just by writing them down on a regular basis. Write them down. Keep writing them down. They will change as your life changes, but if you plan for nothing, you may accomplish just that. Fourth, hang with the right crowd. It's also a fact you are an average of the 3 to 5 people you spend the most time with. You want to change who you are, change who you're around. Fifth, volunteer your time. Find something that you are passionate about and give your time. You will one day realize that your most valuable asset in life is time and how you choose to spend it. Many people donate money, but the true mark of character is what you spend your time doing. 6, never stop learning. I was a hardhead. I didn't get this one after graduation. Read, listen to audio, listen to podcasts. Whatever works for you, just keep learning. America's top CEOs read on average 50 to 60 books per year. Why are they at the top of their field? They never stop learning. And finally, forgive. You will be let down, stepped on, overlooked, unappreciated, underappreciated, have your feelings hurt or feel wronged by a close friend or family member. It's going to happen. Life's too short. Forgive them. You see, you'll get in life what you give. If you want more love, give more love. If you want more compliments, give more compliments. If you want to be forgiven, then you've got to forgive. Tonight is an event worth celebrating. Look around this stadium. Look, it's filled with pride and love. We are all here tonight to honor you for what you've accomplished thus far. It is a memorable life event of dedication and commitment, but most importantly, it's a launch into your future. Do not let this ceremony be the biggest accomplishment in your life. On behalf of the Board of Education, we congratulate you. We wish you the best of success in whatever you choose to do going forward. Make us proud. I have no doubt you will. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Savannah Geringer, and I chose this poem tonight because I feel like it kind of captures the parental nuggets of wisdom we've gotten up to this point in our lives. And I personally am a big advocator to always be yourself. This is always be by unknown. Always. Be understanding to your enemies and loyal to your friends. Be strong enough to face the world each day, but weak enough to know that you cannot do everything alone. Always. Be generous to those who need your help and be frugal with what you need yourself. Be wise enough to know that you do not know everything and smart enough to continue learning. Always be willing to share your joys and be willing to share the sorrows of others. Be a leader when you see a path others have missed, but be a follower when you are shrouded by the mists of uncertainty. Always be the first to congratulate an opponent who succeeds, but be last to criticize a colleague who fails. Be sure where your next step will fall so that you will not tumble, and be sure of your final destination by setting your goals along the way. And above all, always be yourself.
I think we can all agree when we were little, in elementary and middle school, we imagined our graduation day and thought that it seemed so far off. The 239 of us standing here today have made it to that seemingly far off day. Some of us have been here our whole lives, while others have moved here later. But all of us are here today, graduating together.
Today we celebrate the different directions each of our lives are taking. There are 12 of our class members going straight into the workforce, 5 plan to do apprenticeships, and 8 plan to join the military. For those who decided to go to college, there are 23 different schools our class will be separating into, only 3 being out of state. 1 going to Tennessee, 1 to Colorado, and 1 to Pennsylvania.
To help fund their college career, 11 students have received a music, choir, or band scholarship, and only 1 student received the National JROTC scholarship, a full ride to McKenna Waldrop.
Eight students will be moving on to play athletics at the college level, and our class has received the first ever scholarship for cycling to James Berkheimer.
4 graduates are Governor's Scholars, each earning $40,000 over 4 years. So far, 94 of our classmates have earned the Arkansas Academic Challenge for a total of $1,520,000 over 4 years.
Our class has earned a potential value of $6,953,112 over 4 years in scholarships. The total amount earned and actually used is $813,069 in 1 year and $5,593,968 over 4 years. The achievements of our class are immensely overwhelming, and we couldn't be more proud of our fellow classmates for working hard and earning all the opportunities that they did.
It'll be sad to say goodbye, but necessary. It's time we all finally go off and do what's been calling to us. We finally made it. We're graduating.
You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Maya Angelou. March 13, 2020 was the beginning of a new era for Arkansas. We were told to stay home for the next few weeks while the authorities combated the deadly virus that swept the nation. Unexpectedly, all would eventually be encouraged to stay inside the confines of the same 4 walls for the next 5 months. Obviously, this would impose many challenges to the average student, as we were instructed to continue learning with the teacher, now behind a screen. Sociable teens were met with the difficult tasks of maintaining their relationships, grade point averages, and sanity. Despite these obstacles, this class has persevered. Take a moment to look around at your fellow graduates. You've all made it. You've done the hard work and put in the countless hours to push through an uncertain time. Now you must keep going. I hope you will continue to persevere through whatever challenges life throws at you, just like you did with this one. I hope you take away from this trial a newfound strength and let it empower you as you face the unknown challenges that await. I hope you never cease to learn from the difficulties of life. But that's the thing about hope. I can hope for you all day, but it is up to you to take these words and run with them. Be the author of your own story. Graduation is a milestone in all of our lives. Don't let it be overlooked. Congratulations. Celebrate this day with your friends and family. Tonight, when you throw your cap in the air, just think of everything you are going to accomplish in the years to come. Throw your caps with a smile on your face and pride in your heart as you look at the symbol of the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Allow yourself this time to rest before taking on the responsibilities that are to come. Press on and inspire, lead, and motivate others to continue in the paths you've forged. I would like to thank I would like to thank the teachers, staff, and administration for proving adaptability and working with the students to help us succeed. Thank you, parents and guardians, for your unwavering support of your children. And thank you, graduates, for showing strength in this crazy year.
Dear class of 2021, before commencing into the heart of my speech, I would like to thank each of you individually, students and faculty alike. Oh, and my parents. Unfortunately, I'm being told that this speech shouldn't be longer than about 5 minutes, so I'm going to generalize my prologue. Thank you. To address the pandemic in the room, it seemed the simplest solution in those times was to disappear. But let me indulge in one of my favorite topics just long enough to get a metaphorical point across. In quantum theory, it is said that an existence unacknowledged can both exist and not exist at the same time, much like Schrodinger's cat. Reality does not exist until we acknowledge it for ourselves. In this profound concept, it is important to note that if I manage to trip on this field, you will not acknowledge it. Furthermore, it demonstrates how our mindset influences every aspect of our lives. Each of our perspectives is drastically different. How we experience joy, our perspectives on life. Does pineapple belong on pizza? This type of individual uniqueness is a blessing. What sets us apart? After all, we're graduating just as last year's seniors did, as last decade's seniors did. In us, I will always see a group ready for change, ready to lead, ready to live. Leadership is planting the seed of knowledge into untouched soil. The flower grows and its own pollen and seeds are scattered by other animals. The environment begins to evolve into a prosperous land due to that single seed. Though there is a sense of control that comes with every position of power, we must pursue leadership. We can conquer and encourage others to fulfillment, and spoken like an ever-flowing fountain, leadership defines itself unlike any other trait. We have endured, we all have lived. Where we go from here is all dependent on our glorious choices. With 35,000 conscious decisions made per day, we build our own schemas and personalities, our own memories. These are qualities in which no one can take away from us. All in all, you must follow your conscience as to where your life will lead. I am not one to say we should all strive to be future neurosurgeons or lawyers or politicians. You don't have to be an astronaut to take up space. Rather, this world needs a diversified society. Through literature, sciences, the arts, recent history, one constant variable remains. We are living, a cliche and a conundrum all in one. As we peer into the light, take time to bask in the glory, yet don't lose sight of the journey. Feel the warmth of self-accomplishment and reach out to inspire others. No matter what anyone shall tell us, we will live on. And in a bittersweet manner, we will now divulge onto our own paths to continue living. Live and let live. Sincerely, Taylor B. Appleton.
Hi, my name is Isabella Davis, and it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Chris Nail. Dr. Chris Nail was born in Batesville, Arkansas, and graduated from Southside High School in 1994. He received a Bachelor's of Science degree from Hendrix College in 1998. He then went on to receive a Master's and Specialist degree in Educational Leadership at Arkansas State University. He completed his doctorate in Education Leadership from Arkansas Tech University in May of 2019. Dr. Nail has worked in the field of public education for the past 22 years, beginning as a social studies teacher and coach at Fountain High School District. From there, Dr. Nail went on to work at Caddo Hills as a coach and teacher, Yellville Summit as a coach and teacher, Southside Batesville as a coach and teacher, Benton as a teacher, coach, athletic director, and assistant principal, Mount Vernon and NOLA as a high school principal and district curriculum coordinator, and at Rosebud as the superintendent. Dr. Nail was named superintendent of Beebe School District in December 2017. In July 2018, he began his service at Beebe Schools. Dr. Nail has been married for 24 years. His wife, Caroline, is assistant superintendent of Mountain Home Public Schools. They have 2 sons, Brooks and Bo, who both attend Beebe School District. Brooks is currently in the 11th grade, and Bo is in the 10th grade. Dr. Nail has shown great leadership and commitment to Beebe Public Schools in a very challenging year due to the pandemic. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Nail to the podium.
Well, this is off script, but we're all here tonight for our kids on the field and our staff. And so I think after going through this year, it'd be appropriate just to give everybody on this field a big hand. Can we do that real quick? Congratulations. I'm going to keep my remarks very short. I know everybody's excited to see us start handing out diplomas. So welcome and good evening to you, family, friends, faculty, Board of Education, and most importantly, the class of 2021. To the graduates, congratulations on achieving this milestone in your life. I know that it's taken a great deal of dedication and hard work for you to reach this point. In this historic and unprecedented year, you've risen to the challenge and proven that you can shine in the face of adversity. I encourage you to take this experience and apply it to the future challenges that come your way. Tonight, we celebrate the end of one chapter and the start of a new one for you all. Although you are stepping into uncharted territory, I am confident that the knowledge and experience you have gained thus far has prepared you for what lies ahead. I have already seen outstanding achievements from you throughout this school year, and I look forward to seeing what you will all accomplish in the coming years. To the family, friends, and of course, our amazing staff at Beebe School District who have supported our graduates throughout this journey to becoming young adults, thank you for providing them with the necessary foundation and guidance needed to reach this landmark. Graduates, I hope you will take the time to thank those that have helped you along this journey. I will leave you with the words of Henry David Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Beebe High School, class of 2021, I challenge you to have the courage to follow your dreams and achieve your highest potential. We are all proud of you, and we thank you for your contributions to the Beebe School District. Enjoy this moment of celebration, then go out and make your mark. Good luck and best wishes, class of 2021.
Hello, fellow classmates and family. My name is John Mark Pinkerton. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the son of the not as good looking but also short track coach here at Beebe, Mark Pinkerton. Unfortunately, I am taking over for someone who couldn't make it today because of trouble at home. Goes by the name of like Bill Gates or something, I don't know. So the school contacted me and said that I was the next best thing. I know, right? Shocker. So it is my honor tonight to introduce someone who has played a crucial role in the development of our school and the development of the students here at Beebe High School, Dr. Carla Tarkington. Dr. Tarkington is completing her 13th year as an administrator with the Beebe Public School District, with this year bringing the 4th year as principal at Beebe High School. So luckily, I, along with the rest of my class, were able to spend these past 4 years under the leadership of someone who cares dearly for her students. And not only does Dr. Tarkington care for her students, but she also has good taste in schools, as she attended my future college, Ouachita Baptist University, to receive her bachelor's degree. And from there, she went on to receive her master's from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, and from Arkansas State University, her educational specialist degree, and her recently earned doctorate in educational leadership. Ms. Tarkington is married to Mike Tarkington, whom my dad worryingly calls handsome. Weirdo. But Mr. and Ms. Tarkington have two daughters, Taylor and Haley, who are both Beebe High School alumni. And on a serious note, I want to take the time to thank Ms. Tarkington for everything she has done for not only us kids, but for the school district, and the time and effort she has put into everything she works towards. Even through a crazy year, you have yet to let the struggle keep you down, and we thank you for that. So finally, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Carla Tarkington.
Thank you, John Mark. Well, as many of our speakers have attested to, this has been a year like no other. And so to commemorate our year, seniors, I give you COVID elegy. COVID came for a quick visit one bright March day, but we quickly realized it was not here to play. Spring turned into packets for AMI, distributing Chromebooks and talk of Wi-Fi. Then came summer. We were anxious and uncertain of what was behind the back-to-school curtain. But school opened in August. Although it was strange, staff and students worked hard to embrace all the change. We all took our temperatures, we all wore masks, we socially distanced for every task. We had one-way hallways and stairwells too. We even pivoted to virtual a time or two. High-tech water fountains were soon the norm. Water bottle mania took the campus by storm. Senior schedules were shortened to attend classes needed. Deadlines and tests were expected and heated. Our meetings on campus were Google or Zoom. We all became experts in Google Classroom. Extracurricular was limited. Pep rallies were few. We quarantined, we sanitized, we did all we could do. We shared disappointments. We celebrated our wins. We learned to view life through a much different lens. But we learned to adapt. We learned to adjust. We learned that in each other we had to trust. This school year is one we will not soon forget. We all pulled together and we never did quit. Whether virtual, hub, or on-site, we are all here to celebrate your victory tonight. You're resilient problem solvers, and those are good things. You're ready to face whatever life brings. So cherish this experience and the friendships you'll keep. Always remember, Badger pride runs deep. You survived this school year. It has not always been fun, but we'll always remember our seniors of 2021. Congratulations, seniors. And now we are ready to confer the diplomas. Taylor Brianna Appleton. Liberty Morgan Moody. James Colton Berkheimer. Seth Isaiah Berner. Isabella Victoria Davis. Savannah Cheyenne Geringer. John Mark Pinkerton. Cassidy Ann Raymond. Rachel Lee Rudd. Brooklyn Shay Russell. Kylie Brianne Smith. Kevin Stennett. Emily Jane Strayhorn. Evelyn Grace Taylor. Haley Thorpe. Logan Andrew Babel. Justine Alora Birch. Taylor May Farmer. Victoria Lynn Gravestock. Savannah Delaney Harvey. Jacelyn McKenna Jones. Dakota Julian Lucero. Robert McClure. Nadia Charday Miller. Nicholas Pierce Neal. Tucker James Bradley Oxner. Blake Lewis Robertson. Jackson Crow Tony. Layla Danielle Wilson. Brock Wright. Hunter Abbott. Carly Nicole Alexander. Bishop Drake Allison I. Trey Parker Andrews. I'm going to miss you too, Taylor. Taylor Lane Harris. Ben Bailey. Leah Michelle Baker. Hayden Barber. Brianna Barker. Lizzie Carol Ballou. Jolie Avriana Berner. Aaron Benstead. John Luke Brazel. Suzanne Bridges. Rainey Brooke Britton. Felicity Barrow. Kaylin Deanne Edwards. Casey Gavin Adam. Brooklyn Mackenzie Brock. Matthew Tyler Brundage. Michael Cole Bryant. Nitya Burke. Paige Nicole Capes. Jonathan Charles Cody Carpenter. Chaley Drew Carter. Patricia Joanne Deborah Carter. Matthew Capes. Jacob Clark. Lindley Kendrick Coates. Noah Andrew Cochran. Estella Jane Cordero. Mason Maxton Covington. Stephen Cox. Abigail Brooke Cranford. Lane Cranford. Kane Cummings. JC Cheyenne Daniel. Milan Trinity Davidson. Spencer Ryan Davis. Erin Elizabeth DeBusk. Daniel Lyon Douglas. Eva Kendrick Douglas. Courtney Nicole Driscoll. Emmy Michelle Driscoll. Shekinah DeBose. Garrick Peyton Duggar. Brian Tyler Duke. Callie Estelle Dunn. Bradley Allen Eddington. Cheyenne Hope Edwards. Madeline Nicole Elkins. Cheyenne Ehrman. Jordan Irwin. Mallory Renee Faith. Noah Christopher Faison. Taylor Braden Fisher. Tyus Ford. Mary Jo Free. Brooklyn Ariana Fuller. Ibadio Valencia Garcia. Mason Garner. Lacey Elizabeth Garrett. Abby Michelle Gassaway. Cadence Goff. Riley Marie Gordon. Connor Morgan Goss. Dusty Cole Gray. Connor Andrew Griffin. Nicole Guffey. Chloe Harding. Madison Rochelle Hargrove. Trevor Lee Harris. Stephen Hemmert. Kelly Morgan Henderson. Lexi Faith Henson. Elizabeth Grace Holt. Hayden Scott Howard. Seth Aiden Howard. Simon James Howard. Dream Leanne Huchapan. Chase Maddox Husky. Shazmika Hutchenrider. Barbara Suzanne Ibarra. Garen Tyler Jacoby. Caleb Johnson. J.K. Johnson. Zach Johnson. Alexis Jones. Nathaniel Shane Kittrell. Ashley Miranda Kirkendall. William Lawrence LaGrange. Brianna Lynn Langlois. Macy Mackenzie Lankford. Haley Laxton. Zach Lewis. Carly Lofton. Lucas Lovelace. Sierra Lowe. Jordan Lynn Lloyd. Sydney Deshay Madvey. Isaac Adrian Manriquez. Jeremiah Wade Marsh. Javier Martinez. Garrett Wayne Mathis. Tanner Douglas McCartney. Ethan McClure. Easton McEwen. Dalton Chandler McLaughlin. David Allen McNair. Wesley Scott Patrick McSpadden. Amy Lynn McWhorter. Duncan William Meadows. Zion Xanthia Starr Mitchell. Noah Mooney. Jackson Niall Moore. Zoe Michelle Morris. Hayden Tyler Moses. Christopher David Nelson. Allison Newkirk. Dylan Scott Newsom. Ryan Nicholas. Ryan Northcutt. Emily Palmer. Catherine Parrish. Abby Grace Patterson. Mercedes Renee Paul. Fedora Payan. Abigail Peach. Lauren Michelle Pearson. Michael Perez. Caden Lee Perry. Emma Grace Perry. Dalton David Ray Phillips. Caden Andrew James Phillips. Jordan Pickens. Tuesday Poindexter. Cody Josephine Prather. Mason Cole Pruitt. Drake Qualabom. Kayla Faith Ramsey. Nicholas Andrew Reeder. Courtney Marie Renaud. Madison Reddig. Jerry Lynn Ryan, Jr. Lydia Carlin Riddle. Rosalie Anne Marie Roberts. Savannah O'Hara Rushing. Garrett Duncan Sadler. Brody Stephen Schreier. Tristan D. Scott. Hunter Cole Sears. Jimmy Shawn. Alyssa Nicole Sindel. Alex Slider. Abigail Daisy Smith. Gabriel Lee Smith. Holly Irene Smith. Lane B. Smith. Kaylin Nicole Stewart. Ashlyn K. Stout. Kaylee Brianna Strickland. Dom Sweat. Devin Ricardo Tafoya. Hunter Tolley. Nathan Ray Tanner. Ashton Michelle Tarno. Job Alexander Thomas. Wyatt Scott Thorpe. Amy Marie Ramsey Traherne. Olivia Tumlinson. Noah Tutt. Morgan Page Ushry. April Vaughn. Cassie Vaughn. Chloe Marie Waddle. McKenna Waldrop. Kaylee Ann Walker. Madison Grace Walker. Dakota Wallace. Chance Walters. Carter Warden. Brianna Shea Weatherly. Landon Brock Weathers. Autumn Brooke Weeks. Autumn Elaine Went. Gabriel Blaine Whitaker. Amber Renee Wittenberg. Bryce Williams. Caitlin Nicole Williams. Savannah Leanne Williams. Alyssa Marie Wilson. Sydney Marie Windorf. Zenobia Grace Wingfield. Bryce Winspear. Logan Michael Worthington. Logan Nathaniel Wiles.
Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2021, will you please stand and join us in the signing of the Beebe High School alma mater? Badgers, we are loyal, loyal to you and to the school we love. Let us always be true Badgers, fight for fame. Let's win this game or day. Give us a victory for Beebe Senior High. Thank you. You may be seated.
All of these students have completed the requirements of Beebe High School and the state of Arkansas for graduation. By the power invested in me as principal by the state of Arkansas, I declare you a graduate of Beebe High School. You may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Beebe High School graduates of 2021. This concludes our program. Thank you, and be safe driving home.